folks, we are back here at the Techlabs Cup's 2014 qualifying rounds to get to Moscow for the LAN final. Thank you so much for joining us. I am sorry for the delay. Just started the stream back up as my internet did go down right before we started here, but we are back finally, and I gotta say, I'm excited because I believe this is a best of three lower bracket quarterfinals or semifinals. I'm not 100% sure. I'll check for you in a second. But it's between Relax and Ahead Gaming coming out right now. Both teams pretty strong play in the first couple of rounds. Unfortunately, they couldn't stay up in the, of course, higher rounds, the winner bracket rounds. So we'll see how they fare head-to-head and which team will move on here. Thanks for joining us here on Beyond the Summit. My name is Mott. I'm really excited to bring you all of the action today. Later on, we will have Virtus Pro versus Aware Gaming. That's going to be an exciting matchup. Both teams playing extraordinarily well going into the winner bracket, I believe, semifinals. So
5 seconds.
Lower bracket quarterfinals right now, already jumping into the picks and bans. Nyx Assassin and the Invoker coming out for Relax. On the other side of things, Ahead are going to have the Ember Spirit and one more pick as well for their ban. They're already jumping into the reserve time, but yeah, I do again apologize for the delay. Things happen that I can't control. Internet services tend to bug out from time to time. Luckily, I was able to send them a direct message on Twitter. They were able to fix the issue, and we're back here. So we'll see the Bat Riders start things off for Relax. You're doing fine. A little bit of an exciting pick as well.
Radiant
I'm excited to see pretty much just and you know what, this is just your standard picks, I think, for the meta as of right now. You're going to see a lot of Bat Rider, and in fact, you're going to see a lot of Dazzle as well. People value this pick very highly. For whatever reason, and I'm not sure why, everyone loves Dazzle here. It might be because he is one of the best at prolonging a team fight, keeping your team alive with Shadow Wave, which also does physical damage, mind you. So it doesn't have any of that, magical damage resistance. Magic immunity might not be a thing against that. The physical damage is just so nice to have. Shallow Grave, obviously, one of the best abilities in the game. Weave as well. So good stuff there. Lycan, strong hero. Great at pushing, great at bringing down towers. Shadow Fiend, he can get in the game, and he can carry. Like, this man can get 6 slotted real quick. Using raises to take down creep camps and creep waves, he can get up to 36 Necromastery stacks, start hitting like a truck, and going to town. So both teams kind of getting some nice heroes here. Shadow Fiend, I wouldn't say is worthy of first pick, first ban. I don't even know if it would get banned in the scenario, but they want to go for that hero one way or another. Which is strange, because he's kind of an easy hero to lane up against for the first couple of minutes in the mid lane.
5 seconds.
Now, he can be laned in the safe lane. We've seen many, many teams do that. But, I don't know. We'll see. We will see.
Reserve time.
So, let's see here. Let us see. I want to remind everybody, Beyond the Summit is in fact sponsored by esportsventure.com. They got a lot of great bets going on right now. If you'd like to go ahead and check it out, I think there is a link below, of course, the video on the Beyond the Summit Twitch page, so you can check that out over there. The bets going on right now for Techlabs is Virtus Pro versus Aware Gaming. Great odds there. Of course, you can get in on that action. And that starts in, I think, 3 hours. Yeah, I think about 3 hours. So we'll probably have a bit of a break between this series and that series. So you'll have plenty of time to get your bets in if you want to head over there. We also have a video. It's unfortunately not downloadable for me as of right now, so I'll try to get it for tomorrow. But definitely check out esportsventure.com for all of your betting needs. So a bunch of reserve time being used right now, as you can see, coming out for Ahead Gaming. We have the Bane, we have the Nature's Prophet ban coming through from a Relax, and as well as the Treant Protector on the other side of things. I actually do like the fact that Ancient Apparition was banned. I'm kind of sick of that hero already. It does provide a lot of damage early on in the game, so no big surprise he's taken out. Relax, you're doing fine. We'll see what they're going to do here for their pick. They're going to go for Naga Siren with the ban. Even though they have the Shadow Fiend already, they maybe don't want to deal with the Naga Siren support. And I can understand that against the Lycan. You don't want to have that ensnare to deal with. Bat Rider is still up and available, so you can lasso the Lycan if necessary, if you can catch him out. I mean, he is very speedy. He is just... Lycan, if you get a Medallion, and if you get Vlad's, not only can you take Roche down very quickly, you don't even need Treads to do all of your damage. Just Medallion somebody, pop your ultimate, howl it up, and all of a sudden that person's going to take about 4 hits and die. So you do have to be careful of that. And it's not like you have a Dazzle on Relax's side either. That's on Ahead's side. So there are those issues, Once again, I want to thank everyone for coming right now. So Techlabs Cup still going on. Winner of this is going to move on to the loser semis, I believe, which would be whoever wins between TR and Insane and whoever wins this series. Aware versus Virtus Pro, the victor of that series, which is the winner semis, will go on to face next KZ, and then that game will lead to the finals in Moscow.
Radiant team.
A lot of action coming our way. A lot of teams vying for that LAN finals. I mean, we talked about it yesterday. There is a bear on stage. So, who doesn't want that? Is Steam going to play nice today? That's a good question. That is a good question. That it's just... It was so bad yesterday, and I'm not sure if any of you saw this, but we had to deal with an hour, maybe more than an hour-long pause. I think God said it was approaching 2 hours or so
5 seconds remaining.
by the time it ended, so...
Dire team.
Hopefully Steam is willing to comply as of right now. Witch Doctor's picked up for Relax, you're doing fine. Shadow Shaman and Centaur Warrunner. And just the new meta picks coming out right now. Just the absolute new meta. You see the Shadow Shaman, he's been picked up very often. Rasta, really great roaming support, really great at locking heroes down. One of his best kind of attributes. He's a bit squishy. He's not the fastest hero either, but he also provides pushing potential through Ether Shock and through
10
his
seconds
Plague
remaining.
Wards, or I guess Serpent Wards actually. Centaur Warrunner, offlaner
5
with
seconds
great potential
remaining.
in terms of locking people down with Stomp, Double Edge, and Stampede as well. And of course, Witch Doctor on the other side of things. Cask is a good stun, maybe not at level 1, but it's more of a mini stun that bounces and can continue to hold people in place. Obviously, Maledict's real nice as well, and Death Ward is one of the best abilities in terms of if you can get it off. Vengeful Spirit as well. So the roaming supports from Relax
team
are
battle.
there. Whoever is mid has to be careful for head gaming because Witch Doctor and Vengeful Spirit are going to be able to kill you very easily. Magic Missile is one of the best early abilities in the game in terms of the damage it outputs and the stun it can, give you. That's just a huge damage.
Dire team.
Just a huge damaging spell. So, Relax, depending on who they have mid, which should be the Shadow Fiend, they can get a couple raises in there as well, get some first blood going through, and just have a real grand old time in that mid lane.
10 seconds remaining.
One more ban to come out from Relax,
5
you're doing fine.
seconds remaining.
The last one to go. Maybe ban out a mid hero right now because that's really all they need
Reserve
left on the
time.
head side. Unless you're going to have a Shadow Shaman mid, which we don't see too often. Like in Dazzle, Shadow Shaman maybe in a defensive tri-lane. You could go aggressive with that potentially. Centaur Runner in the off lane, whether that's solo safe or off, is still up for debate here. And then whatever they want to go for mid. I was going to say Puck, but Relax, take that out. They don't want to have to deal with that. Dreamcoil would be very annoying against a Bat Rider. Maybe a Beastmaster might be good, something along those lines. Against the Bat Rider, against the Shadow Fiend even once he gets his BKB, but not many people are going to go Beastmaster against the Shadow Fiend. Actually, it shouldn't be too bad until Shadow Fiend gets Necro Mastery stacks, so... What else we got? They'll go for the Storm Spirit. It's sort of along the same vein, being able to lock people down with your Electric Vortex. Bat Rider's not going to have an easy time lassoing him, and I like this a lot. So Storm Spirit is going to have free reign over Relax, and unless they can get a hero that can just either silence him or lock him down well enough. And the problem is they don't have their carry here, so the carry is usually not going to be able to lock down a Storm Spirit. I mean, not many carries in the game can do that. However, they might want somebody that's a little bit more
10 seconds
slippery
remaining.
against the Storm Spirit.
5 seconds
Maybe even a Spectre
remaining.
to a certain extent might be okay. I think in this scenario, but that'd be two very hard carries.
Reserve time.
Maybe they need some early game aggression, I think, coming out with their hard carry here, or I guess their safe lane farmer, if you will. There's a couple of other options as well. Just trying to rack my brain. Sniper might be an okay pickup. Then again, Storm Spirit could probably eat him for breakfast, so maybe not so much the Sniper. So this is the issue. It's the issue. Don't know quite what they're going to do once you get to that last pick. Like, you have options and you know what carries there are available, but I don't know. Somebody that could be aggressive early on. Wow. Wow, that is a pick and a half, my friends. Skywrath Mage is going to come out. And honestly, this is going to be interesting. He's got a lot of nukes. He does have a lot of mana as well. Mystic Flare needs a lot of it. It's a huge nuke. Ancient Seal for the Silence against Aloha Dance's Storm Spirit. That could work very well, actually. The Silence could be nice. So we'll see how it does go. Was that Steam or was that me? You saw that, right? Oh gosh. It's me. Oh boy.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Alright, it seems as if everything is stabilized here, looks like. Hopefully everything is fine. Internet issues are still abounding. But hopefully everything is okay as of right now. Jumping into the game here, it is game number 1 of a best of 3 series, I believe, between Ahead Gaming and Relax Gaming as well. So, just waiting on Relax to pick up their heroes right now. Waiting a bit, we'll see who picks up who there. Pauses, maybe some Steam issues as well. I haven't seen anything. I heard there were some issues earlier on this afternoon, but it doesn't seem to be the case this time around. So, with the lineups that both teams have, I'm very interested in seeing how the Skywrath pick is going to play out for Relax. They've got, the Silence is going to be nice for a couple heroes. I think mostly the Storm Spirit. You always want to be able to lock the Storm down, and I think Ancient Seal is going to do that. On top of the already, I guess, huge amount of lockdown they have with Dread on the Witch Doctor, who he played that hero the other day, and he did it fantastically. Unfortunately, couldn't bring the series back even. But the Dread on the Witch Doctor as well as the Vengeful Spirit is going to be really great for locking heroes down. Throw up the cast, throw up the Magic Missile after the Ancient Seal's done, get that bit of extra magic damage going, lock him down, try to kill him as quickly as possible, and then continue onward. So, plus the Shadow Fiend, they have to make room for him, they have to make his lane safe. There's a bit of an early aggressive team coming out from the Radiant side, from Ahead Gaming. Their team is a bit more, I think, early game oriented, plus they have that pushing potential with the Serpent Wards, as well as Lycan and his Wolves, and a Necrobook, which he will probably go for at some point in time. So, that's something that you do have to keep in mind as we continue on in this game. If you can get to the late game, if you can get Shadow Fiend into the game and get him some items like a BKB, maybe even I guess a Butterfly to a certain extent, just to be able to be a bit more aggressive, you might be okay. Even an MKB might be fine for the Shadow Fiend at some point in time. We are going to jump in here. We'll get going. On the side of Ahead Gaming, we have Seema the Slayer. He'll be on the Lycan. Ars Zek on the Dazzle. No Fear will be on the Centaur Warrunner. Wicked Sick is going to be on the Shadow Shaman. And to round it all out, we will have Aloha Dance on the Storm Spirit. On the other side of things for Relax, we've got Friday on the Vengeful Spirit. X is going to be on the Skywrath Mage. Dread, great player, going to be on the Witch Doctor. It's going to be an aggro tri-lane, it looks like. Maybe. Shacklo on the Bat Rider. And to round it all out, we will have on the mid lane Tubaru on the Shadow Fiend. So they're going to have some 3-man aggression right now. They might run into the entire team of Ahead Game. They've got to be careful. Leading the way is Dread. No skills just yet, but I imagine he'd go Cask. This will be a 4 versus 3 fight if they want to go. No Fear is going to skill up Stomp in a second. He'll probably head to the offlane at some point. Aloha Dance is going to go mid. They wanted to have No Fear here just to help out if there was any 3-man aggression. Relax, see that they're going to be doing a defensive tri-lane, so it will be tri-lane versus tri-lane in this situation. Which means there will be blood. We love aggressive tri-lanes, don't we? Don't we, guys? Who doesn't love an aggressive tri-lane in Dota? It's like saying, no, I didn't want to watch any goals scored. I didn't want to watch any touchdowns. I just wanted to watch them throw the ball around, pass the puck. That's all I wanted. That's what you're saying if you don't like an aggressive tri-lane. That's really what it is.
Double damage.
Double damage taken for the Bat Rider heading up top. That is an excellent start for the Bat Rider, assuming that it doesn't wear off too quickly and he can get some last hits and harassment with it. And No Fear, he should be okay. I mean, this is an okay matchup for the Bat Rider, but No Fear should be alright with his return. Get that 26% bonus strength damage there would be nice. Dread roaming through, might throw a Sentry Ward down to counter some things up. He can actually ward the camp if he wants to. Considering this is a tri-lane, he should do so. There are some sentries of Wicked Sick for himself. Dread walking through, they're going to catch each other out. Dread not throwing down the sentry just yet. Wicked Sick roaming behind him. Maybe trying to fight. There's the body blocks. There's going to be the arcane bolt. No, the concussive shot, excuse me. Maledict going. Wicked Sick eating his way through. Arsec going to come through. Shadow Wave might go. He has the Shallow Grave. It's going to go and save his life. They can't get the kill here. Maledict about to wear off. Is he going to go down? He will. The Maledict, the last tick from it from Dread. Dread picks up the kill. Just barely. I thought the Shallow Grave was going to save his life there, but the last take of the Maledict coming through and concussive shot also slowing down. An excellent start coming out from Relax. It looks like Friday, the Magic Missile Vengeful Spirit is going to be the farming hero in this lane as of right now. 2 last hits. Skywrath might start getting it. He actually has wards. He is going to be the farming hero. Farming Vengeful Spirit. How often have we seen this in the past couple of months? And I'd say almost never right now. So, exciting stuff there. Tururu and Aloha Dance duking it out here. Aloha Dance, 7-1 right now. Tururu not too far behind. 5 last hits. Necromastery sacks at 5. No denies. So, just sitting at 5 right now, but the Rays will get him at 6. Almost gets that denied. And there's the 7th wave. Or not the deny, excuse me, the last hit. And the deny gets him to 7. So, well, 7 totals. Yeah, Shacklo trying to go on No Fear with the Firefly. No Fear taking a bit of damage. Sticking Napalm misses there. It actually regens up. So, with, of course, the Magic Stick charge. And he's fine, actually. He'll back his way out of there. Maybe head back to the lane. Dread sitting on cast, sitting on Maledict. And, man, that was just great play just to get that first blood, but they are pulling right now. There isn't a sentry here blocking anything. There's also no observer ward as well. X hasn't gone in and thrown the observer down. They do have this observer on the rune spot, so Tururu can go and try to get runes. It is going to be top rune. It's Invis, which will go for Aloha Dance. No ward coverage in that top spot. They want to have everything down bottom for this try versus try. Seema the Slayer getting some nice last hits as well, sitting at about 6, so not doing the best, but Vengeful Spirit actually leading the way. Cask is going to go, so is Hal. Friday's got to back off. There's going to be the Hex going through. Concussive shot. Seema can't get close. Nice usage of the concussive shot just to slow him down. And this is going to be the issue. Seema's not going to be able to make it through if he keeps getting concussed. Like, he will not be able to hit anybody, really, if they continue to run away like that. So, Relax are going to be able to control the pace of this lane, I think, for the most part. And Seema's not going to be able to do much in a tri lane here, and that's not what you want to see. He is going to be able to get last hits, but maybe not that many. Not as much as you would like to get for a free farm Lycan. So, Tururu getting his bottle right now, has a salve as well, not using it, just going to bottle up once. 13 last hits, might use some bottle crowing as well. He doesn't keep the courier there. Shacklo sitting on a Basilius right now, 300 gold. No Fear sitting on 500. Boots are done. He's got a stick as well. Thinking about stomping, maybe even double edging, but that would be maybe suicide. 5 stacks on the Centaur War Runner. Might get dove here a bit. Shacklo deciding against the creep wave's dying, as you can see, so he's got to play a bit more passively. He actually is leading the way with 20 last hits, as you can see here. So down to the bottom lane. Dread, X, and Friday continue to have just a great lane here. In fact, they have the Vengeful Spirit with 15 last hits, only 9 for the Lycan. He'll make some wolves. He can actually go into the jungle with that and help out getting some last hits with, of course, the supports, because they are apparently not pulling. Sentry Ward. This should block, maybe? I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Friday. 17 last hits for him. Aloha Dance continuing to get rune control, so this is the issue here for the Shadow Fiend. And you can see, actually, the supports, X, roam down there. The bottom rune spot, couldn't find anything, so they're trying their best for Tururu to get that rune control, or at least help him out in that variety, but Aloha Dance is getting it, but he takes 2 raises to the face. He's got 3 bottle charges. He should be okay. Now 24 last hits. This is where Shadow Fiend gets kind of crazy. They've got to, I think, roam some supports over there to gank him at some point. They don't have a smoke, however, so doing so would be pretty obvious, unless they went all the way around like this, and even that would be, I mean, pretty noticeable, because this will be out of lane at that point. X coming through. They want to try to fight. Concussive shot is going to go. Seema the Slayer getting hit up with that. Magic Missile now flying through and Wicked Sick. But now Hex up to return on Friday. They're going to use the Stampede. Now the Shackles are going to fly as well. Shadow Wave. Friday's going to fall down. Level 6 coming at the opportune time for the Centaur Wall Runner. Arcane Bolt as well as the Concussive shot going. Meanwhile, top Centaur Wall Runner picks up a kill on Shacklo. That worked real well for Ahead Gaming there, just to turn 2 kills that quickly. Down bottom, we're going to go again. Poison Touch. X throwing out, or getting thrown out of the Poison Touch. There's going to be the Shadow Wave. Hex up on Dread, and then Now Magic Missile flies through Arzek. No, Shallow Grave. He falls down. Seema the Slayer maybe in trouble. Wave of Terror. Taking a bit of right-click damage. Magic Missile at 2. Nice salve coming through. No, it gets canceled. The last one will get the damage done and get the kill. TP coming through from Centaur Warrunner. He'll try to clean up. He's got enough mana for a stomp. Maybe even both for the double edge as well. Looking for Friday. He misses. He's got to back off now. They'll try to turn this. In the meantime, Aloha Dance gets the kill on Tuaru mid. And in the end, we've got a lot of fighting going on right now. Relax are getting the better end of the trade here. TPs are coming through right now. That'll be Seema the Slayer jumping right back into the fray. Dread will back himself off and say, no, I think we're done here. No, he throws the cask up as I say this. It'll stun him up, deny him some farm as well. X looking for the 6-minute rune. It is top. It is going to be invisibility. Coming mid right now is Arsec to get some farm, to get some levels as well. Aloha Dance getting that solo kill. I'm not sure what happened there, but nice pickup. Tuaru has to get back to farming. 51 last hits coming out for Shacklow. And it's still not going to be a 6-minute blink dagger because he did go down to the Centaur Warrunner. That is the saddest thing you could think of, I think, when it comes to farming as a Bat Rider. Now, Smoking a Seat Gate coming through Stampede. There's the ball lightning. Friday in trouble. So is Dread. They're going to get both of these. Pull's going to come through. The Shackles as well. 2 down. And ahead, they turn it back around in their favor. Back and forth we go. Action on both sides of the coin. We continue to fight. Like I said, this isn't your normal, let's farm for 40 minutes kind of game and see what happens. This is balls to the wall Dota action. The best kind of Dota action, mind you. Make sure my internet is okay. It seems to be doing just fine. But 7 minutes in, checking out the graphs real quick. A 1,000 gold lead for RelaxNet right now. And I think a bit of that is coming from the CS lead they have. The experience lead is going the way of ahead, and that's because they're fighting and doing more with their fights. They've also roamed the supports a couple times to different locations, whereas the supports from Relax have generally stayed in this bottom lane. Friday's continuing to farm. He is not the support. He has that Ring of Aquila. He'll be going for the carry Venge, or at least semi-carry. Maybe go for a mech if he can get it, because he is that farming role. Would not be surprised. Just have Tuaru. And this is what we've seen before, actually. This is, like I talked about yesterday, kind of the EG's new mantra in that go for a semi-carry or somebody that can make space for your mid-carry. So somebody like a Vengeful Spirit that can create space here in this bottom lane like they're doing and give Tuaru a better time. He is at 33 Necromastery stacks right now. He has an Invis Rune bottle up, so he has that regen potential. He's at no killing potential just yet. He doesn't have his Requiem there. So once he gets that, maybe he starts dishing out the damage and killing some heroes. Dread with a double damage rune. He'll pick that up and start roaming around. I'll just head back to the lane, maybe. Nope, decides to go mid. Interesting ward coverage coming out. Not a big surprise to see this ward, just to make sure they have high ground vision, especially during the nighttime. It is daytime, the second daytime, I believe, coming out for this Dota game. Wicked sick.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Look at Cedar on through. He's got Hal going for himself right now. Seema the Slayer as well, sitting on close to Vlad's actually. He's going to get his Morbid Basking, yeah. And that, of course, 300 gold for the recipe, and that'll be good. Top lane, no fear. Working on this tier 1 tower. Actually doing a nice job of it as well. While that all happens, they rotated Shackle down here. He has his Blink Dagger before 9 minutes. Nicely timed. They're looking for Lycan, but they know he's off the map. Stampede want to get out top, and now they're going to try to fight on the Shadow Fiend. TP's coming through. Tuaru maybe in trouble. Will not survive. No fear. Going to get caught out. Silence is up. Aloha Dance. Try to go for the courier. Can't get it. The double silence the lasso. A 2-for-1 trade. Nice rotations coming through. Not the best dive from Ahead Gaming. They did get Tuaru going down, but I'm not sure it was worth it. Not sure if it was worth it, boys.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Now they'll try to work on this tier 1 tower top. Coming here is Wicked Sick. He'll try to stave off any sort of aggression, but he's only got Mass Serpent Wards to really help him out right now. Coming through, Concussive Shot as well. Sticky Napalm stacks are going. Wicked Sick in some trouble. There's an Hurricane Bolt. The right clicks will be enough. Vengeful Spirit just getting better end of that deal. TP coming through from No Fear a bit late. He does have his Blink Dagger as well, so Blink Dagger's all across the map. TP from Aloha Dance. Ball Lightning. Friday in some trouble. There's the pull. This double edge is going to go as well. I was about to say the stomp, but no, the double edge went. Gets the kill there. Vlad's is now done for the Lycan. So we're in a very close game right now. 7-7 the score. 1,500 gold lead for Relax, but that's pretty negligible. Even if it is at 10 minutes, that's pretty good, but it's still pretty negligible. Lycan can get back into it with one good fight. Probably get his medallion next. Try to go for some sort of Roshan when they can. They're on the raiding team, so it's a bit more difficult. The Wraith Band coming up right now for the Shadow Fiend. Bottle as well. I mean, he's had that right then forever, so his only real item right now is, oh god, blink, stop. Oh, Tuaru just came back to lane. He can't really catch a break here, try to bottle up, but he will go down. So no fear of being aggressive. They know he's got that blink now. So they'll try to be a bit more passive, I think, when it comes to that Shadow Fiend. They are shutting him down. I think that's the third time he's died. Yeah, it is. So he's got to get back into this one, and he's having a rough time of it. TPing to the mid lane right now. Dread wants this farm, and he also wants to bring down these Serpent Wards. So it's a bit of a misplay here. There's no creep wave. They kind of just did this and say, okay, well, let's hopefully get the tower. I don't know. So down bottom. Fight's going in. Blink lasso. Aloha Dance still alive, but just barely. You can see the Shellgrave saving his life. The Flame Break as well. Trying to get out of there. The Seeking Napalm. The Ball Lightning. He's just going to barely survive. What a Ball Lightning to get him out of a bad situation. Nobody dead just yet. Tuaru coming through. Seeing the Slayer. Ultimate about to wear off. Roaming down as well as No Fear, but following after him is Dread. He's going to head back up to the safe way, I suppose. Seeing the Slayer. Arcane Bolt. Concussive Shot going. Doing some damage there. Not enough. I can't believe Aloha Dance survived. And once again, this is the Dazzle coming to play. That's level 1 Shallow Grave. The range is a bit shorter, but that's all that it is. The cooldown as well, obviously. The 5-second duration, though, man. It's just the same duration for all 4 levels, and that's really the problem. Then you can go for Poison Touch, you can go for Shadow Wave as well, and just be able to get kills and heal your team up on top of that. So Tuaru at least getting some room to farm, up to 28 Necromastery stacks right now. TP's coming through mid. They want to try to take this tier 1 tower here. Wards should not be up from the roster. Yeah, 26 seconds before those are alive and ready to go. Probably won't use it for this tower. They could just try to right-click it down, but coming through on the backside is Friday. Has treads on the bracer. Probably going to go for Drum Ball Lightning. They see it coming through. Aloha Dance. There's the Stampede. There's the Stomp. Flame Break's going to go, but it's not going to do much. Friday's in some trouble. They turn 2 real quick. They back off now. They take the tower with Lycan getting it. That's just better ward control and coverage of the map. Maybe they head into... Yeah, they're going to head into Roche right now. Lycan has his medallion. They'll use the Serpent Wards coming through right now. He actually doesn't have the Sage's Mask to get the medallion done just yet. No Fear taking a raise. They've got to be careful. Flame Break going as well. Shackle can try to blink in. There's the lasso on Aloha Dance. They're going to let him die right now. This is a very, very sketchy Roche. Blink maybe for the Aegis going to go through. No, they're not going to go for it. Requiem canceled. They get away. There wasn't enough mana to use the Requiem anyways, as he just used. Wait, oh, they got the Roche kill! How'd they get the Roche kill? That's crazy. Did he raise for that? Roshan? How does this thing work? Well, that's unfortunate. Blink, No Fear, Stomp. Oh, that is a sad Dread. But maybe even sadder, No Fear. He'll just TP away. Shacklo. Oh, Mystic Flare going. Arzek silenced up. Cannot Shallow Grave. He will fall. A 1-for-1 trade, support for support. TP having to be used for the Centaur War Runner. Trying to get him out of a bad situation. Tuaru, 800 gold with an Ogre Club in the bank. Nothing on the courier right now. They'll try to go for this tier 1 tower. Meanwhile, top, Aloha Dance getting room to farm as well.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Where did the courier... Oh my god! You've got to be kidding me, the Lycan Wolves. Unbelievable. Making some plays here. So Lycan, he's got the Aegis medallion now done with 1,200 gold in the bank, as you can see. Down bottom, Shacklo might get jumped on here. They have the Blink for No Fear ready to go. He's got the mech coming out as well. Oh, this is going to be one tanky Centaur War Runner. Luckily, Shacklo backs away, realizing that maybe there's going to be a gang squad coming for him. Meanwhile, top Tuaru in some trouble, taking a lot of damage from Aloha Dance. Requiem of Souls is going to go, doing the damage. They get the kill, but not before he picks up Tuaru. Nicely done there from both sides, but again, Tuaru doesn't want to engage those fights. He wants to be able to sit back and farm, and it's just not working out for him. Aloha Dance stayed up there in the top lane. While that was all happening, down in the bottom lane, through Arzek, Wicked Sick, and Seema the Slayer, plus No Fear. They'll use the Howl. Serpent Wards might be placed down. Wicked Sick has them ready to go. Meanwhile, TP's coming through. Blink in, Dread, Double Edge. He's in trouble. Lasso coming through on Wicked Sick, but he's taking damage. Poison Touch slowing him down. The Serpent Ward's doing work as well. There's the Shackles on Shacklo. He might fall down, 4 staff away, surviving, but just barely. Mech is up, and the fighting for ahead is just a bit stronger right now than the Relax. They didn't have Tuaru in that engagement. They also did not have Friday, their Vengeful Spirit player. They're not really creating room for anybody on the map for Relax. They're sitting back and they're getting opened up on. There's not much they can do about it. Up at the top lane, TP coming through. This time it's going to be No Fear. He'll try to clear this wave up with the double edge, and he'll push it back up as quickly as possible. So the Blink Dagger now done for the Rasta. A wise choice. If you're in a pub game, you're probably just like, yeah, I could accept this, fine. Yeah, refresh orb. But Blink Dagger generally the best choice just for Shackles and Hex. He went to 4 points in Ether Shack, so he's definitely trying to push this game. So locking people down is not really his shtick right now, if you will. Aloha Dance farming up in the mid lane, trying to get to that Orchid. He's very close. Just needs the recipe right now, and he'll have that completed. Tururu somehow has the highest net worth of the game, 2,000 gold in his bank, might be helping him with that. And now he is getting sort of babysat with Shacklo around here, with Dread around here. They want to make sure he has active room to farm. They don't want to just leave him out high to dry. Meanwhile, coming through, Ball Lightning coming through on Aloha Dance. Shacklo trying to lasso up, now Ball Lightning away. Aloha saying sayonara. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, No Fear and Seaman the Slayer working on this tier 2 tower. Might be taken down. No Rasta coming through from the side. Concussive shot does go on Arzek. Now 4 heroes are here. TP coming through. Seaman backing off with his ultimate. Wants to fight. There's the medallion. Friday has the magic missile. He's got to use it. Blink Stomp. No Fear with the Stampede. Mystic Flare, but not doing enough damage. Mech's going to keep everybody alive. They're getting pushed back. Relax. Don't have any room to work with. Shadow Fiend, you are not in a good position, my friend. They will back away. The tower goes down. They'll back away, and they're not going to go for the high ground. They ping maybe to defend the tier 1 tower top. They can also go for the tier 2 bottom. Roster wards were already used. Might is coming through from the Skywrath Mage. He wants to be able to get more farm, and we've seen supports do this before, especially Ancient Apparitions. As the game goes on, you say, listen, I want more. I need more farm. BKB is finally done for Tururu. That's great and everything, but is that going to be enough to help him fight early on? And honestly, with all the physical damage coming through from the Radiant team, I honestly don't think it is. It's not going to be enough where it's going to keep him alive. The BKB is good, yes, but Blink, Lasso, Force Staff, Aloha Dance, in trouble. Ancient Seal, he's not going to get out of there. Magic Missile to clean it up. Seema, he does not have his Lycan Shapeshift. Blink, there's the initiation. Stomp, Double Edge, Friday in trouble. The Shackles as well. Concussive shot, paralyzing cast, the Maledict on 2. Death Ward is going to go. Mystic Flare as well, getting split up. There's going to be the mech. Now Blink forward, Ether Shock doing a lot of damage to Dread. A 1-for-1 trade. Midas being used already. They're back up to full with Voodoo Restoration. There's the raises from the side. The right click from Tururu. Gonna be enough. Seema's going to run in right now. There's the Medallion. Stampede going again. Seema trying to fight here, but the cast doing a nice job. He's about to fall. He has the Aegis, mind you. Tururu will pick that up. The Wolves, the Necro Book already used. Blink, BKB. Requiem is going to go, doing a lot of damage to Seema. He'll shapeshift. Can they get the last? So they don't have it. The Flame Break, the right click, the Blink forward, the Urn Charge. Bat Rider gets the kill in the end. They turn it around. Orchid is finally done for the Storm Spirit, but a bit too late for that engagement. And suddenly Relax are sort of back in it here. They need to start cleaning up some towers. They need to get Tururu some farm. Get him another item. But they're in an okay position. That BKB being completed just at the right time. Meanwhile, while I'm speaking, Aloha Dance kills Friday, and I'm very sad. So I missed that one. But Aloha Dance, I imagine, would just blow him up. And right now, this Vengeful Spirit carry, the only thing she's got going for her is Drum, and that's about it. And that's not bad or anything, but Tururu getting more block there. Nice Force Staff coming out from Shacklo. No BKB, however, a bit too overextended here. He is going to fall, trying to get whatever damage he can. Nice Shallow Grave on Wicked Sick to keep him alive. He will TP away, but Tururu going down and Friday. And I spoke too soon. I said, Relax, we're looking good, but they keep getting picked off here. The map is not safe for them. There's really nowhere on the map that's safe. And there's not even that much ward coverage coming out from the Radiant team. It's not like they put wards in the jungle. They just did with Brazzer's Sex Camera there. Blink forward. Shacklo again in trouble. He stayed far too long. I'm not sure what he thought was going to happen. But he is dead.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Tier 2 tower top. Hal's going to go. Necro Book. I think that's level 1. Yeah, it is.
Dire's structures
Fortification's going to fly. But it's a dead tower. I'm surprised they didn't wait to use that on the tier 3 tower. They might even try to go high ground here now that the Bat Rider's dead for 28 seconds. Ross is roaming through. He has his Serpent Wards in 50 seconds, so not quite there yet. He's going to go for Aghanims next. He'll blink up with the rest of his team, throw up the ward there. And make sure they have complete map control over this jungle. You look at the map coverage here for the Radiant team. It's pretty nice. The only thing that's dark over is pretty much right here in the mid lane. Maybe throw a ward there. They have this ward coverage in lane here, but they don't have anything on Roche right now. That's something to keep in mind. Whereas, you look at the ward coverage for the Dire, everything is black. Everything is fogged up here. So, That's just something to keep in mind as we move forward into the 20-minute mark of this game. Smoke of Deceit gank going to be used for Relax. We'll see what they can get done with this. They've got to get back in the game somehow, and the Smoke of Deceit gank, you're never out of it. And if you are, might as well smoke anyway. So smoking gets you back in the game. That's generally what most people will say. Find a good smoke, and you can definitely pick somebody off here. Somebody like Aloha Dance who's backing his way out of here. Gonna go farm this easy camp. While lightning away, though, he sees it coming from a mile away. He says, no, thank you, sir. I don't want any part of that, really. So, Smoke of Deceit ganked. Not working out for him, sadly. Just not really doing what they needed it to do. $1,000 gold in the bank for the Skywrath Mage. Now, he does have that Hand of Midas, mind you, so he's getting some items done soon, hopefully. Maybe a Rod of... Rod of Atos. I was trying to think of the name for a second there. Shacklow. Ready to initiate. Blink, Lasso, Arsec. Maybe it's some trouble. Races are going to fly. There's the short race. Hex is up. Now, Shallow Grave. They get the War Trap on Turu. BKB, but that's not going to help him out. He's taking way too much damage. The War Trap every time. Mystic Flare missing. Just a little bit off the mark. They do get the kill on Arsec. Aloha Dance has a DD rune. He's got the Orc and he's ready to jump back in again at a moment's notice. Shacklow seeing him. He's like, oh god, no, get away from that. Wave of Terror, Blink, stop. Friday in trouble. Double Edge already went, taking a lot of damage there. He'll go down. Double kill for the Storm Spirit player. Ancient Seal is up. Now trying to find out the Bat Rider. He'll blink. He'll TP away in the trees and make it out of there alive, but not before they lose 2 heroes.
Oh, look at it go.
Now, it's time to Roche. After all of that was said and done, let's go Roche. Might as well. So, I'm not sure what you do in this scenario, really. If you're on the side of Relax, because... the only thing you have going for you on your Shadow Fiend is BKB. He's been picked off 6 times. He might not be the highest death count in the game, but it's certainly up there. Yeah, he's got 6 deaths to his name. The only person higher is the 8 of Friday. The 2 cores, I guess you could call them, or 2 of the cores, I should say, getting picked off the most is not what you want. Surprisingly enough, the Skywrath has 0 deaths. X has just not died. I don't know how that works,
Radiant's top tower is
he, I think,
attack.
might be going for a 4-staff at some point in time. Blink, Lasso, Shacklow not getting up to the high ground right now. There's the pipe, the Stampede going, blown up. Aloha Dance going to continue on. The weave onto many, many targets for the Radiant team. They are in a good position to fight and continue onward. Aloha Dance ball laning, long range. There's the Orchid, nice walk coming through, but Shacklow still in trouble. He'll fall. Friday shackled up. X gonna get stopped. That's his first death. And that's gonna be 4 heroes down. There was a buyback immediately. Turu, BKB, they're starting to turn it around with a Death Ward, but Dread can't do much because he gets stomped up. Now Turu will TP away. The last one survive. And he goes down very quickly, but he will make it out alive.
Dire's bottom tower is
And
under
that's
attack.
just... That is Ahead Gaming asserting their dominance over Relax. I'm not going to make any puns today.
Dire's bottom
I certainly
tower
could
is under
with these
attack.
team names, but I think you guys would hate me for that, so I'll refrain. I know how much you guys dislike my puns. So, ahead,
Roshan
Storm
has
Spirit going to
fallen
pick up
to
the Aegis.
Radiant.
They'll head up. Maybe try to go high ground right now. Serpent Wards were already used for the Rasta. Aghanim Scepter not too far away from being completed, about 1,500 gold. So, that's something to keep in mind. They're a bit low in mana, at least the Rasta is, so... They've got to be careful of that. Other than that, though, they can try to gank on the Shadow Fiend again, who's now has a Blink Dagger, and that's great and everything, but it's the best item choice. Look at where he's sitting here. The Smoke of Deceit gank. This is going to pop. They know he's around here. Come on, guys. You should be pinging here. Ping here. Come on, you can do this. Nope. The smoke popped, and they're like, yeah, we have no idea where he is. He's probably gone at this point. They couldn't get into the trees. They do have that Blink Dagger like I talked about for Wicked Sick, but might have been a dangerous play. So they'll just maybe just sit mid and go right down the lane and just try to get to the high ground. So we shall see. We shall see what's going to happen here as ahead.
Radiant's top tower is under
Are
attack.
in fact ahead.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, I did. I promised, but then I reneged on the promise very quickly. So
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Shadow wave.
Here we go. Stampede, blink, stomp, double edge, dead. Dread. Dread is in fact dead. Mystic Flare once again off the mark. Pipe is already up. Magic Missile long range. I'm not sure if that connects it or not. BKB is going long range. Aloha Dance wants to continue to fight. Ball Lightning, Electric Vortex out there. There's the swap. Now Aloha out of mana, trying to do whatever he can. Look at this hefty dive. Serpent Wards are up. Tururu. Gotta cancel that. No, that's too far away. No fear. Grabs a kill. Ancient Seal up on him right now. There's the Arcane Bolt flying through. Rack's already done. Aloha Dance still trying to go on Friday. Friday about to fall. Aloha Dance doing work with the Ball Lightning and the Remnant stacks. And of course the Overload charges. Shadow Wave going through. Tururu blinking through. No, he blinked back. I was like, that was a dangerous blink. I'll take the towers. Or at least the huts, I guess you could call them. Move up to the tier 3 top. Mask of Madness now done. The comeback item to secure the game. Maybe for the Shadow Fiend. Serpent Wards were already placed down. Simo throws up the Howl. No Necrobook for 30 seconds or so, but they don't necessarily need it. It's about to be 2 sets of racks. Without the Bat Rider, they can't get much done, but Relax have been playing from behind all game, so it's not going to be any different right now. Blink, Stomp misses away. Nice blink away from Tururu just to make sure he survives. They get the melee racks, the range racks is about to be next. The pipe is up. They're going to continue to fight, maybe. No fear now, backing off. Orchid's up on Friday. Mystic Flare missing, doing a bit of damage to Aloha Dance, but not much. Now, Lasso's up on Aloha, is getting brought back, still taking not that much damage. He will fall, however. The Aegis is up. Razors are going through. Tururu's BKB about to be over, and it is. Howl of Terror doing work with Tururu. Nice swap out. The pull going through doesn't matter. He is done. Magic Missile on Aloha. He might fall twice. BKB again. Dread getting stomped up. He'll fall. This is just one long fight. GG finally called. Friday gets the kill on the Storm Spirit, but it doesn't matter. It's too late. The game is over. Sima is gonna fall. No, you will survive as the GG is called, and the first game of a best of 3 series goes to Ahead Gaming. Game 2 is gonna come up here in a second, ladies and gentlemen. On Beyond the Summit, thank you so much for joining us. I believe it's Game 2, I'm pretty sure, and this is something I was confused about yesterday, and I haven't really received a correct answer, but are the lower bracket games best of 3s? I know the upper bracket ones are. And we'll find out very quickly if that's the case. However, if you enjoy the cast, my name is Mike. Follow me at twitter.com/montdota2. That's twitter.com/montdota2. Make sure you guys follow us here at Beyond the Summit, twitter.com/Beyond the Summit, and obviously twitch.tv/Beyond the Summit. So that's it for me. Make sure you guys check out esportsventure.com. You can check out the link below the video here. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back, everybody.